Day 14 on the Tahoe Rim Trail. Just got dropped off by the Uber driver. We will be heading into the woods soon. We are heading to Watson Lake. 13.7 or 9, somewhere in there. And Miss Sitting Rock is still getting herself together.
She delayed putting her boots on for as long as possible.
You have to tell me how they feel. She had some blisters from our long hike.
What?
It feels like it's been a while. It's nice having that 0 day the other day. That was nice. All right, we're gonna be going uphill quite a bit today, I think. 13 to Watson. Far out says a little bit more. 20 to Brockway, which we'll hit tomorrow. And then we head over to the other side, Mount Rose. Did a little different things with our pack. We know there's a beer box at this campsite, so we did not bring a beer canister. I still pretty much have a full pack. I'm carrying extra water. It's because it's over 13 to get there. I'm carrying an extra liter for Terry. So that offset my beer canister. And I got about a half a liter extra for me. So I'm actually probably a little heavier. We started the trail at 8:20. We've gone over a half mile already. And we'll see how the bugs are. There's our first view of the lake. Got a couple more up ahead. This 13-mile section we're hiking is a dry section. That's why I'm carrying extra water. The lake is the next water source. And then there's one at 0.8 after. And then most people get water cached up at Brockway Summit because it's dry after that until Gray Lake, or that spring just after Gray Lake. So yeah, this is the very dry section. It is humid today. I am sweating. Whew. So this is the official second overlook. I just got a glimpse of a deer. First one I've seen. Of course, it went quick. I couldn't get it on camera.
You want some?
Yeah, our third view. We got little gnats flying today. Our next milestone is another view, but this time of Twin Peaks. Maybe I'll finally figure out what Twin Peaks look like, since I couldn't figure it out when we were up high. It's in about a mile. I think we've gone 1.8. It is 9:10. So we're doing just under 2 miles an hour, or close to that. Not bad. All right, we got a bear. Bear! Hey!
Let's make some noise.
Holy smoly. Right on the side of the trail. Wow. Kind of exciting. Surprised you, huh?
It's the first bear I've ever seen on a trail.
Yeah. Who did it make you think of?
Jennifer Gilson,
We hiked with her up in,
Long Trail.
yeah, finishing that off.
She was sure she saw a bear.
Biggest fear.
Yeah. And my sister, Bonnie, her biggest fear.
Oh,
I'm gonna have to send her a picture too. So
yeah. Pretty cool.
yeah.
The one time I saw a bear right next to the trail was in Shenandoah's with Fiona.
Were you with Tina?
Yep, Tina was there. That was exciting. There was bear cubs and the mama there. So my second bear that I've seen real close to trail. This is the view for Twin Peaks. Anybody know? Are those it? There's also a couple of humps this way. Earlier when I was complaining a little bit about weight, I really shouldn't. When you look at Sitting Rock, she weighs 115 pounds. I'm closer to 147 to 150. And yeah, so the weight of the pack versus how much you actually weigh, you know, I can't be complaining. So just get my butt up the hills. And actually the pack feels better now that we've been moving. And my body's saying, okay, I know what we're doing. So all's good. I do have to say I like the trails better when you get up in elevation and can start seeing some views rather than being in the woods. Still going up. I think we're at the top of this one. There's the lake down there. It is 11 o'clock. We are 5.1 miles into our hike. We just took a break. I needed that break. Finished off my big old Snickers bar. Now we got a little down before our next climb. We'll probably have lunch in 3 miles or less. We are at the trail junction. We will be climbing for about a mile, and then I think we'll have lunch. Switchbacks. We're gonna crest up here. It's about 12:10. We both have sandwiches today for lunch and dinner. So half now, half later. Well, that was a long lunch. Met a bicyclist who came from Buffalo area. So Terry and her had a nice conversation. And it was nice, relaxing lunch. It's good. Terry took a load off my back. She drank a couple liters already. And he took 1.5 liters basically for me. So I'm feeling light on my feet right now. It is clouding up and the wind's picking up. So I won't be surprised if we have some rain come through. This moss is so bright. Crossing over, I think, Watson Road. We have 5 miles to the lake. This is close to the power line, but maybe this is the road for the power lines. Got a ton of mulch on there. Looks like they put in new posts, so maybe they just need to make sure they could get back here. And mulch helped, I don't know. Anybody know? Looks like we'll go down about a mile a little over. And then we have like this 1.5 miles up, fairly steep, and that'll be our last climb going into camp. We're getting there. It's a little before 2 with our long lunch break. It's taken our average miles per hour down to about 1.8, which is just fine because there's no rush to get into camp. I think they have plenty of campsites, as far as I know. So we'll get there when we get there. It is warm today. We have 2.5 miles. Our last long climb. And finally, a view and a breeze. Wow. Be nice if that sun went back behind the clouds. But the clouds have cleared. All right, 1/2 mile. Here we go. Probably our best view today for Lake Tahoe. Finally at the top. Hold on, we gotta go straight. Unless you want to go to the peak. Yeah, that goes Mount Watson Peak. 1.5 miles, I don't think so. We're gonna go to the lake. We are close. 1/4 mile. Let's see what kind of campgrounds they have. Looks like the bear box is over here. There's the pit toilets. This is Watson Lake. I'm not sure where you get the water yet. I'm not sure where the best place is to get water. So I am going to assume the mark on far out, right off the trail, is the best place. It was pretty mucky down by the tent area, so let's see. So I have a 1/2 liter in my bladder, half a smart water bottle, and then I have a little bit in my Be Free. Alright, I think I want to go on the other side of the lake. It's kind of mucky. Maybe I can get it from here. Watson Lake. I was able to get it filled without much trouble. No cell service here. It was a tough day today. 13, just under 14. And it was just hot. And I don't know. There wasn't those fantastic wow views, so we were a little spoiled. I think the Marlette side's still gonna have some good views. I hope. I mean, this lake is pretty. What do you think? It's quiet. This is where we set our tent up. There's shade over here, not where the tent is at the moment.
Let's find a nice spot and shade.
All right, it's time to eat. There's the tent. What happened to our breeze? There was a breeze. Check out the throne. All right, SR, how was today's hike for you?
It was very tough because it was very hot from the very beginning. Starting off, we were sweating already, so felt like we were baking most of the day. That was the downside. The upside was we saw a bear on trail, and he didn't want anything to do with us, so we're very lucky, and it was very cool to see a bear. And then the other highlight of the day was meeting a woman, mountain biker, who grew up in my neighborhood, just 2 streets over from me. So never know who you're going to meet on the hiking trail.
Hey, we just had dinner. So we're gonna wrap things up for today. The privies are just down the way. They're actually in decent shape, just no toilet paper. I got a bear box. This is interesting. You have to put that in